politics dressed as comedy. Who's outraged? Who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led, to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to start the show, but there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast. Good morning. It is Monday, December 4th. You have found the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 hour podcast, broadcasting live from the Christian Ridge Historic District, brought to you by Wilson Farm Market in Arcadia, Frankfurt Beer Works as well. I'm Bill Gant, joined with my co-host, Karen Haynes.
So,
the beautiful Karen Haynes, and James Swinford.
Frankfurt Beer Works.
Frankfurt Beer Works. Oh, it's in the heart, and we're also in the we're in the tap room here, the Frankfurt Beer Works.
The tap room.
Yeah,
that's where it all.
And you're working on some shirts and things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting professional.
We'll get there.
Okay, all right. Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend. First, we want to remind you about a couple things to enter. The freaking Franklin's worth of food from Franklin freaking Monday. A freaking Franklin's worth of food from the farm. Wilson Farm Market, that is. $100 gift card. It's all you gotta do is write to theggHOP@gmail.com. Let us know you want the 100, and we'll have to get you some food for the holidays, for Christmas, for New Year's. And December 22nd, Scott Wilson will be here. He'll be pulling it out of the hopper or whatever we find around here that's hopper-esque. You got something hoppery?
Find something
hoppery. So he'll pull that out. That'll be the 22nd. So you have until Thursday, the 21st. To get in that. Then also this week, Friday, Todd Berryman will be here, and he's going to be pulling out the name for the Amanda Joe on the go gift basket. Lots of hair care, skin products, and the like. Same thing, theggHOP@gmail.com. Just let us know why you want to win the basket, and you're in.
like Flynn.
Also, don't forget, we're still looking for 100 subscribers and a video with 1,000 views. We're doing the jalapeno cheddar bikinis. You get to pick one where someone wears them. And, you know, I was looking over the weekend. We added a follower. So now we're at 19. So I think we'll be wearing those bikinis sometime, maybe in late August is where that puts that. So it should be a great time.
That'd be way better.
Also sponsored by Wilson Farm Market, the guest calendar. We've got a lot of calendars booked. I mean, guests booked on the calendar.
I'm like,
Monday.
You got calendars now?
Messed up you are.
Messed up.
That's exciting.
Well, there's no guest here. It's very different. This is like it was we practiced all summer. So the guest coming on the Wilson Farm Market guest calendar. Friday, December 8th, I've always said.
GGHOP.
The GGHOP right here. This Friday, December 8th, I always mentioned Todd Berryman, in broadcasting for 33 years.
Todd Berryman.
And he'll tell the story. Todd Berryman is at WILO, but he used to be, I forget, he was on, what's the radio station from Bloomington? WTTS.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so he worked there, but when he was there, he'll tell the story. He actually met his wife. She was like a listener.
Oh,
that's pretty crazy.
There's hope.
Radio bringing people together. Wednesday, December 13th, Jessica Iman, local gal, a mom. Talking a little recovery.
Oh,
she's exciting. She had some. She's a masseuse now. Does
yes.
masseuse mean man or woman? Is it the same thing? Right? A masseuse can be a man or a woman, right?
I would believe so.
What else would it be? A masseuse?
I don't know. A massage. So she'll be in Wednesday. Then the following week, that week, then on Friday, Friday, December 15th is Cindy Lovelace.
Yes.
From Scott and Cindy in the Morning on Shine 99. It was on for over 30 years. She's got a lot to say. Plenty to say.
She's been everywhere, man.
She has been everywhere. She's done a lot of things. Been in broadcasting a long time, and we'll have lots to say. Okay, good gal. Then Wednesday, December 20th, Aaron Galashan, friend of mine.
Yes.
of yours, a friend of ours. If I say a friend of ours, I mean if he's a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of yours.
Friend of use.
He pretty much runs Grand Park. And if you don't know what Grand Park is, it's a huge sports complex, for high school, middle school, and traveling teams down by
soccer,
down by
baseball,
Westfield,
everything.
on US 31 in Indiana, just down from Wilson Farm Market.
Very true.
Ooh.
But then he's also got great stories because when he was younger, he's going to tell some stories about he played semi-pro football in Lafayette.
Oh yeah, he was a Lafayette Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was
Wow.
it's a weird
Big deal.
whole So
It's got a unique culture.
it certainly does. So he'll fill us in on that.
People not getting paid to play football, going out there and playing like they're getting paid to play football.
Yes,
is the
real
best-
fights.
is the best way I could describe it. Yeah, there's no ref to break things up.
Yeah, there's no cameras to
Ooh.
say you did it or not.
It's
Wow.
like Dick Buckus style clothesline.
And I'm not sure. Do they still have that? Do they still do?
I don't think
know if that's around
I
anymore.
think they got rid of that, when the Will Smith movie came out about concussions, probably.
Oh, okay. And probably labor laws. Probably.
Yeah,
helped do that.
probably.
Don't forget Friday, December 22nd, right after Aaron Scott's here. That's the day we're pulling for the
Yep.
freaking Franklin's worth of food from the farm. Okay. Then the next week, as we round out, that's the last show before Christmas. Then 2 shows right before the new year. The 27th, Wednesday, December 27th, Hunter and Taylor from Luna Worldcast will be here, local band. They'll just be getting back from a show, some shows in New York and the East Coast, so they'll catch us up on that. And then the 29th, the last show before 2024, local artist Jimmy Ramos.
Yes.
Will be here.
Awesome sauce.
He'll have a lot to say. It's good stuff. So it's just us 3. No guests today.
Come and knock on our door.
So first, yeah, that's right. Where the kisses are his and hers. Okay.
I don't
Kieran,
remember the rest of the words.
I know every lyric.
Yeah.
That's my
Bet you
thing.
do.
That's my side thing. Kieran,
Yes.
how was your weekend? Did you what'd you
We
do?
did the office Christmas party.
All right, you did the office Christmas party. How was it?
It was really nice. It was really nice.
Okay.
Small, intimate. Had some really good laughs. Shared about the podcast.
Okay.
So now Ryan's coworkers have access.
Oh, great.
Oh man.
Ryan, we need you to clear out your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of bridge jokes?
No.
They're architects
That's
or
right.
something, by the way, right? Was it architects? And
Yeah,
stuff like that?
architects. Yeah. Yeah. No, but I got one of them. That's one of the girls. She would love to be on.
Oh yeah.
So we'll have to chat about that one.
We will.
I don't know what we talk about, but she's a hoot.
Well, I'd love to have a hoot on. Or 2. What did you
She's
eat?
got
Was it good food?
hoots. She's good.
She's a
This
heavy
is
hitter.
live. Now she knows.
Well, she knows she's good.
We'll have
I'm
to have
sure
you
she
on.
knows she's good. She should know she's good.
Bring her in. How was food?
Oh, it was
Delicious?
really good.
What was it?
Yeah,
What
I
was
had
the-
prime rib, Brussels sprouts, and little potatoes. The thing about the Brussels sprouts is
No
I
one likes them.
literally thought you were supposed to cut those ends off.
They're the nub.
Yeah,
the
I mean it's
nub on.
okay. I ate it,
Chews
and
through
but the other thing is they weren't really cooked enough. They were still like, I mean, I didn't finish them because I was just gonna leave a hole in my gut.
Were they deep fried or?
No, it
Boiled
looked
or
like
what?
boiled
Oh.
or yeah, they weren't fried, steamed.
Sounds
I have no idea.
fun and appetizing.
No,
Welcome
but
to
it was
party.
good.
Try
The
this.
chocolate,
There's cabbage and gruel.
Try the undercooked vegetables.
the chocolate cake was divine.
Delicious. Now, were there 2 options? Like you could have prime rib, or was there like another option?
Yeah,
Like,
there was
not a meat option or something
salmon. There may have been
Ooh,
something
salmon.
else. I don't know.
like that. Were there gifts? Did you do a gift thing?
Yes, we got a gift card to. Hold on.
All right.
Once again, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. While Karen's trying to jog
wanna
her
say
brain
the
of what happened
Bri-
19 hours ago.
You could
I
get a
want to
gift
say
card
the
as well.
Bryant.
To where?
The Bryant. It's on the west side. It's a
Okay.
nice, kind of classy place to go eat. And anyway,
I think I know somebody just went there.
Somewhere you got to wear a shirt with buttons.
Oh, nice.
no, I mean you don't have to. It's not that they look you up and down when you walk in.
No
But I'm
shirt,
just saying
no
it was
shoes,
nice.
no service. Okay, $100 gift card
No.
for you and
I mean,
I
a
think so,
gift
$100
card.
gift card.
Yeah, it wasn't. Don't
it's in
get
my
excited
head from the
Yeah.
giveaway.
unless you're adding on.
Yeah. No. I mean, who knows?
Just checking.
So was there any activities in there? Was there dancing? Were there games?
They had one of those matching type thing games and Christmas themed thing you might find on Pinterest for
Okay.
office games.
And you could win prizes? Is that where you got your
yeah.
prize from winning a game?
I won another prize, but I might regift it,
Okay.
which, that happens.
Oh, that's right. You were talking before. It was a 9.5-inch neck massager.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
With all the attachments.
Yes.
I'm keeping that one.
Okay.
Don't even.
Your
Don't try to
Temu,
take
your
those.
Temu order has arrived.
Yes.
Temu.
So overall, good weekend at the Christmas
Overall,
party.
lovely.
Did fine. All right.
Did
James,
good.
how about yourself? It
Was
was
there a lot of people?
oh yeah.
No, it was pretty small. It was small, but there have been larger crowds, but it's just they're all kind of
Retiring?
shrinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, shrinking.
How about you, James? It was birthday weekend for your wife.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, we
happened?
went out Friday. Yeah. We were both worse for wear the next day.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad off.
What did you eat? You said it was a surprise. She was going to pick it.
You would ask, and I'm sitting here and I can't
Once
even-
again, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market. Why James jogs his cush riddled mind. He'll
Yeah,
figure it out in just a moment.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
We
there we go.
went to Nine Irish.
Oh, sweet.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Nine Irish Brothers. Man, patty melt with the pot roast there.
Oh,
and the
James.
Man, fucking fantastic.
What did your wife get? Same thing?
BLT.
BLT?
Yeah, BLT.
Do you go there very often to the Nine Ash Brother pub?
Once in a great while. We usually, when we go to Lafayette, we just pick a different spot each time. There's enough spots to go to. Usually we're downtown somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it busy when you went? Did you go like at a hot time?
Like
Had to hang
everywhere
out?
else was busy. That's why we went there, because it kind of picks up a little later.
Oh, great.
But all
Cereal
the
stuff.
midday stuff was kind of full. So it was like, yeah, let's just go over here because there's nobody over here.
And being just you two, so when you go into a restaurant, do you guys just sit at the bar?
Yeah,
Not wait for a table.
Most of the time.
Yeah, that's nice.
If it's not like a decent little tiny table somewhere.
Yeah, that's an advantage.
I'm not going to be that guy. Just come in. I'm going to take 6 spots for no reason.
Yeah. If you have kids with you, you know,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Great. So a good time there, delicious food.
Yeah. Came back into town, drank at the bar, had a good time.
Did you have any drinks there? Did you have some Irish beer at the bar?
They had some Christmas ale that I tried.
Yeah.
And first thing I asked.
Bet it was too much for you.
No, first thing I asked is,
How much
I
hop?
said, is it all hopped up? He goes, no, it's a regular ale. And I'm like, bring it out. And it was good.
Nice.
They
Beer-
wanted to put like caramel and sugar top around the
No,
top of
no,
the
no, no, no,
brim
no,
of
no,
the
no,
table.
no,
Yeah,
no,
I was
no,
just like, no, man. I was
no.
like,
That's a little too festive.
That's wrong.
I drink Colfax water out of a hose. Just bring
yeah.
me the. Bring me the
Salt from
you can put it in a damn red cup for all I care.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
You didn't mind.
Need something to wash this pot roast down with.
Delicious.
Oh,
So
it
then
was
came
good.
to town, had a drink or two.
Yeah,
All right.
that's all I had going on this
And
weekend.
that was it. That was the weekend. A lot of fun.
Hey.
A lot of fun.
How'd your decorating go?
We didn't do any of it. Let's see. My weekend. Well, it was Saturday was the festivities here in Frankfurt. So there was a parade and Christmas tree lighting, and I didn't get to see the parade. I mean, it was. I'm better now, because at the end of every show I say treat other people how you want to be treated and lighten the hell up and go make somebody laugh.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So he left here and just didn't do any of that.
I had to follow some of that advice. It was pretty hard, so I'll tell you the story. So I woke up Saturday and I made breakfast for everybody, and then I made some biscuits, sausage biscuit and gravy, that kind of thing. Well, my wife had made the pies for Thanksgiving the week before. For Thanksgiving, like I didn't do
Yeah.
any cooking because my back was killing me.
Yeah,
She did
yeah, yeah,
all of
yeah.
it. Well, she made an extra pie crust, so I'd saved it, and I was going to make a sugar cream pie. That's the state pie of Indiana, by the way.
Oh,
And
they sell like hotcakes here.
Oh yeah, and there's no eggs in that. If you make with eggs, that's a custard pie. So I'm making this pie, get everything done, make the pie, and then it's about time for us to go uptown. But my son and I are going to walk there, and then she's going to drive up there, and then we'll meet her up there, and then we'll
Right.
ride home. Well, I made this pie, and it was done in the oven. I get it out. It's still a little underdone. So I turn the oven back on while we're like getting ready. So like next 15 minutes, just leave it in for 15 more minutes, and then I'll turn it off. So I put it in and I left it in. I forgot. So I take off with my son walking. Now I had my cell phone turned off from Friday because I turn it off
Right.
so it doesn't ring or anything while I'm here. So we're walking. Everything's fine. get uptown, and we were excited, and we both love the Pee Wee Christmas Special. We're singing the Pee Wee Christmas Special song as we're walking there. It's a real fun thing. We get up there, and there's Mom. And go and I see Mom say, "Hey, how you doing? Very good." And of course, the local
She asked, "Where's the pie?"
the local TV, Hoosier TV. Michael's part of that, doing the parade. So I was getting ready to go over and talk to him, and she said, "Hey, and this before we go." My son had asked, like, now, how late are we staying up there? And she said, we're staying up for all the activities, and we're going up around 3 or 2:30, whenever the parade is, and we're probably come home like at 7. So wear a coat, that kind of thing. So again, we're going to stay away from the house for 5 hours.
Oh.
My wife says, hey, tried to call you a couple times. That pie's still on the oven, so I just went ahead and left it on. I'm like, you're kidding me.
What?
No, you didn't. And she was, yeah. I'm like, your default was to leave it on? Yeah. I'm like, oh my.
How long of the time had passed? You said you needed 15 more minutes. How long did it take you to walk up there?
Probably at least 15 or 20. So now it's done. Now it's cooking in the oven.
John,
Like, we're going to be here for 5 hours? So she gives me the
Low
keys.
and slow.
Oh my God. So she gives me the keys.
Brisket. You're just baking
Right.
a brisket. It's a brisket.
It's a
sugar cream
brisket
pie.
style sugar cream pie. No, it's not that low. So I take off with the keys, and then where the car was, that's where the parade route's starting.
oh no.
So I walked back home, all the way back home, hoping that the house wasn't engulfed in flames. And it wasn't. The pie was done.
Very
done.
done.
Oh,
Did it
boy.
shrink up?
Yeah, it turned to carbon. So,
And it was not edible.
yeah, but it wasn't smoking through the house.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So then walked back uptown. Yeah. So that's okay. But we worked it out. Apologies were made and accepted. But I'm just saying, and kids, if you're out there cooking, you never leave an open flame or an oven on when you leave the house. Just so everyone
Not
now
a good
knows.
idea.
It's a fire safety.
I always
issue.
set an alarm when I'm cooking stuff on my phone.
Yeah.
Just always set an alarm when I'm cooking
Well,
stuff.
and I've never. I told her. I said even once. I think it was this past summer. They were coming home from somewhere. I was cooking something at home, and then I was gonna have them get it, but it was still gonna be too long. And I thought, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna run down to Schultz really quick, a local family-owned market here down the street, and so a great place to shop. And I'll just run there for 15 minutes. I'll be right back. And
Yeah.
I go down the stairs and I open the back door, and I'm nope. So I turned right back. I turned it off, pulled the stuff out, then went to the store, then came back, turned the oven back on, put stuff back in. Because I can't leave, don't leave an oven on when you leave a house. If you're in the backyard with the dog, no
Yeah.
problem. But yeah, so I didn't get to see the parade this year, but that's okay. No problem. And then Saturday night, it was Festivus in Colfax. Amanda Joe was
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Was on that event, so that was a lot of fun. Truncated version of Lunar Worldcast played some music out there, so good time. Everybody
Awesome.
had a nice time. It was fun. Met a few people. Hello again to some people. Found a couple guests maybe out there that might want to come in.
Nice.
So
Sweet.
yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's about it for me. And Sunday just kind of hung at home
Mhm.
and worked on some jokes.
Worked on some jokes.
Okay. So we've got 3 different stories we could start with. You just talked about the Christmas party. Maybe we should do the Christmas party one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's.
All right. So Karen,
Yes.
you guys
I'm ready.
saw this. I got to move this one. All right.
Aye, aye.
I'm just moving my cards around. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I'm glad he can read that shit too, because some of that stuff you write, you have a few letters that just don't look right whenever you go.
Well, I have to write them really
Thank
big on the
you.
card because of my
Thank you.
You write everything in capital letters like you're yelling on the internet.
yes, so I can see them with my contacts.
Oh.
Yes, that's why. So from teambuilding.com, holiday.
Sounds like a reputable.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. Team building. If you've been in any professional like environment,
We're
when
all
you-
family.
oh, when you hear that, you know you're in for not fun. Holiday party etiquette do's and don'ts for Christmas 2023 from teambuilding.com. Okay. And there was this article when I sent it to you, it's really long. So it had like do's and don'ts, like if you're the employer, do's and don'ts if you're the employee, that whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and if you're doing a virtual reality,
Oh,
do's
that
and
was
don'ts.
that was so painful. Yeah, there was this whole thing about do's and don'ts if you're having a virtual Christmas party.
Don't be that guy on CNN that was jerking it and not turn your
Yes,
camera on.
Jeffrey Toobin.
Yeah, that
And how
guy.
crazy if that's his name.
Yeah, that's nice.
Toobin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. If you're having a virtual Christmas party, quit. Get together. Be near human beings. And I understand if it's some sort of international business, it's impossible to do, but I'm just saying, be close.
It's probably when did the article come out? It might be more COVID related.
No, it was from it was
Well,
like
a lot of shit,
current.
but a lot of
2023?
shit went just to that because it worked during COVID and it saved them more money to not have to have a physical site where people go to. So I see that.
Well, and something
These
I
are cubicle people for the most
yes,
part. Yeah, yeah.
you're right. So and then when I send you these, then too, some of these odd ass articles, these wet ass articles. We'll talk about that later.
Wow.
They I go click on the person that wrote them, and then see them, and then I like to go click on their profile.
Oh, shit.
I am an irreverent party accessory writer, or it's all this stuff. So the person that wrote this is in charge of this kind of stuff. So here's some. And if anything stood out to you, do you prepare? That's hold on, am I out of order?
Do's
here?
and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts. So what is number 2? I guess going through
He's
the
got
usual.
he's got colored cards. He couldn't put like the do's on a green card and the don'ts on another card. And
Well, I'm running out of cards, and and I lost all that
Christmas
money on the
present.
pie this weekend
Right.
that I'm never getting back. So there was one when I read through. It was supposed to be do's and don'ts for you as an employee, but then there was one I didn't get, and I read through the second time, and so I wrote it down. It's do prepare your guest, meaning your guest that you're +1. It took me a second to read. I didn't. It's like, this sounds like an employer, like prepare your guests,
Right,
like prepare
right.
your employees.
Yeah.
This was meaning prepare a person you're bringing as a +1 who doesn't work at the company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you need to. It says do prepare your guest. Reflection, on what type of person you're bringing, because if they say something offensive, you'll deal with the fallout.
That's why I don't get +1 a whole lot anymore.
Oh my gosh! So were you taken to a party and you were the +1 that was?
Oh no. Well, I'm always the Christmas parties and stuff like that. There's always somebody that gets out of hand at one of those.
Of course,
Yeah.
but it's never been you. You weren't the.
Oh no.
No, okay.
I always get to see it though. I always happen to be around while it's going on though.
Karen, at this party you went to, was there one person who was out of hand? You don't have to name them or do your hand bust size like we did the person that might be on the show, but
Possibly me.
was it you? You did it?
Karen,
What did you do?
She was the bad seed.
Well, I
Started making everybody drink beer.
may have been more entertaining than I maybe should have been.
Okay. Like how did you sing a song? people?
No, but I shook the table to make sure it was sturdy enough.
Okay, like one of those?
No,
Oh,
your
yeah.
table you're eating at,
Oh,
made sure it was strong enough.
did it scare the other architects? You're checking for structural integrity.
Yes.
Figure that would be
yes. To
accepted.
see the weight load that it could hold.
She's planning on climbing on the table.
How many drinks did we
was.
have?
I think I
couple?
started somewhere else.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't count. I lost track.
Lost control.
I'm sorry. But it was good. Everybody still came out smiling.
Okay.
We're all right, right?
Yeah,
We're okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You clip your clothes on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you want
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I did that.
dripping everywhere.
things.
No, I wouldn't never.
Nah, that's good.
So have you? But have you ever? I mean, so you,
Ever-
maybe not at a party, but have you ever been the person that someone took to not a Christmas party, but put your foot in your mouth for somebody, and then they're like, "Hey, man," that kind of thing. Have you ever been? That person?
Yeah, I've definitely done that. That's all over me.
Okay.
And what's hard is when you come home and then you're in an argument because of said actions.
Oh,
I'm usually that guilty.
you're the bad guest.
I don't know.
You just like having
Invite
fun.
me over.
Invite her.
Find
Invite her
out.
over. James, you've been the bad guest ever? Did somebody ask you not to come back?
She always pre-warns people before I ever arrive. That's usually how it works.
Okay. So
I have
we're
been
ready for you.
I have been. When you talk about crazy stuff that happens at these that aren't cool or ain't supposed to go on.
Yeah.
Christmas party, the place I used to work at, about, I don't know, probably 15, 16 years ago. Christmas party had at a Holiday Inn down in the party room with, all the stuff and everybody's drinking. Well, two exes showed up with the new ones they were with, all worked together at the same place. Fight ensues, like people getting kicked out of it and the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And it was started before it ever got there. Like everybody was already drunk raging before anybody ever showed up.
So it turned out that the whole Christmas party became like a fight.
Oh yeah, it was like cops and yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Now, was this
People with shirts
I never go that
torn.
far.
Yeah.
Can you tell us the business? Was this White Castle Christmas party? Or?
No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. A defunct oil seal factory.
Okay, long gone.
Yeah.
But everybody was fighting each other.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't have one, I don't think, from a Christmas party for me. But I thought of one where I kind of put my foot in my mouth once.
It's not hard.
Once. I went to see a concert in Lafayette at, I think it's the Brew Pub. So it was like upstairs. It's downtown. And it was a guy named Wayne Hancock. He does like Texas swing music and kind of stuff. So my brother and I got there early. We're sitting at this large table with this guy. And we're just making conversation with these people we're sitting with. And I said, well, when I was younger, I worked at Indiana Beach. Here, there's more than corn in Indiana. The big, if you're from the Chicagoland area, you probably know that Indiana Beach.
Beautiful Monticello, Indiana.
Beautiful Monticello, Indiana. So
Still open, right?
it's still there.
Yeah.
It kind of fell in disrepair over the past few years.
A few different people bought it through the years.
But somebody bought it not long ago from Chicago who used to go there as a kid, and they have completely like cleaned it and redone it. So now
Really?
it is a whole new place. So
I want to go.
again, not a sponsor of the show, but Indiana Beach.
Hey.
So I worked there, and I'm telling this guy this story, and I don't know, I just wasn't thinking. So the guy's like, well, hey, I used to know a girl that worked up there, and I'm like, oh, who was it? I might know. Like, I'm like, well, her name was Stacy. And it was, I don't know, Stacy. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, what'd Stacy look like? And he starts saying things about this girl. I'm like, oh, nice. And then I'm like, well, I'll tell you one thing. I'd like to know Stacy. I don't think I knew her, but sounds. My brother's kicking me under the table, and then he's like, "Well, that's my wife." All these lewd things I'm saying, describe her, and I'm saying, "Oh man, I'd like to know her, man. I wish I would have known her." My brother's like kicking me under the table. So that's what I did. Now, in my defense, Your Honor, I would say that if this is ever you and you see this coming, start with that.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife once worked there. I used to know a girl that worked there. Like
Yeah.
you made it sound like it's somebody we all passed around on the bobsled.
Underneath the
ride.
docks.
Yes. Okay. What else I got here?
It's terrible.
Oh, so this hit me from in here. So okay. Don't flirt with coworkers. Meet me under the mistletoe is a phrase that has no place at a company Christmas party.
Oh.
Don't wear scandalous attire. Don't gossip or complain. Okay, here's my problem. You got a bunch of people getting together. It's a festive time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Several times at these things, you might be receiving some kind of bonus or money. Okay.
Hope.
Then you add some
No.
alcohol.
Whoa. You're usually getting that parties so they don't have to give you that stuff.
Well, it depends. Check your local listings. If you've got a
yeah.
great employer, you should probably receive some kind of bonus. Not that. I also saw in there it was for employers, don't make them pay for the party.
Yeah.
If you're making your employees pay for the party, just don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Go out of business.
You're
Or
not
just don't have a party.
You're not an
It's okay.
employer at that point. You're a dictator.
So my problem with all this is, so let me get this straight. We're all supposed to get together. There's going to be music. It's fun. It's festive. And now you're going to incorporate a drug that lowers inhibitions. And I'm not supposed to, I'm just saying. I think there should be a little tomfoolery at the party. Not so much that people are staring at you, throwing you out, or calling the cops at
Yeah.
defunct oil factory Christmas party. But you know what I mean? There should be a little. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you say some flirty joke. It's a joke. You're having fun. It's very human.
Yeah.
I just think it's a lot
gotcha.
to ask to be drinking a bunch of alcohol and then no one's gonna
It's weird because I think
tell an off-color joke or something.
I think a lot of places, if you have a certain amount of employees, they all just heck, there's that one guy that does this thing and the one guy that does that thing.
Yeah.
So they kind of like if they get too many people trying to do the one thing, they want to cancel out those people. It's like, no, that's the guy that does that, so we can't have other people being the,
Got you.
you know,
That's the lady that shakes the table for
Yeah,
we eat.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't need two of those.
that's the guy that comes in
Ooh.
and completely trashes.
Though
on
that
your,
would be way
That's the
more
guy that comes
fun.
in and trashes on your team or your band, and then you walk in the next room and there's a whole entire shrine dedicated to that team or band.
Yes.
That's me.
That's James.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I used to work James at the radio station here in town, and so I think it was just last year at the Christmas party, and it's a nice one. It's it's a local restaurant they go to. It's a meal provided. I'm sorry. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And you usually receive some kind of bonus there. And we do like a game. We did a like a gift exchange where you can steal the present type thing.
Yeah.
But I had no idea that James was going to be there. And so when I walk into this restaurant, before we had been in like this special like back room, this time they had closed most of the restaurant in the front and we were out there. So there was this long table against one wall. And it almost looked like the Last Supper like table.
Supper side table.
And so I look up as I
Because they're all
come
facing
in,
one direction.
and I come in, and there is the CEO and owner of Casper Media Broadcasting, Russ Casper, and his wife, okay, sitting down. And so it's like the Last Supper. And who do I see sitting next to Jesus and an apostle? But James Swinford is sitting right next to him. I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh boy, this ought to be an interesting night.
Yeah.
But you did okay, right? He enjoyed your jokes.
Yeah, I was on
You guys
gummies.
got
I
along?
was on gummies when I got there. I don't know if he realized it or not, but that was a good time. So I didn't know where I was going to sit. I walk in there. I thought,
Yes.
okay, I look around. I literally see no seats. There's 3 seats by him. And he's like, oh, I want you to come over and sit down so I can meet you. We had a good conversation. I talked to him about, a long time ago, they were kind of stuck in the really, really old oldies.
Yeah.
And then kind of format changed.
Music-wise.
Music-wise kind of got... But they're still about a generation behind because they were a generation behind when they caught up, and then they didn't catch all the way up, so they're still a
Gotcha.
couple generations behind. But they started asking me like what kind of music I like, and of course the wife starts laughing, and then it's like, yeah, I listen to metal music. I don't know how anybody listens to that. I'm like, listen to it all the time. Listen to it on the way here.
But you had an interesting conversation. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
got along,
Oh yeah.
so it was okay. But it was just a surprise to see
Oh, and I also thought
some very religious people
I was
sitting
also
next to.
I was also
Good
told I
Lord.
was also told it was casual, so I show up in a jersey and everybody else is in there in button-up shirts and stuff, and I'm like,
We'd all dressed up.
yeah. I'm like, hey, my shirt has sleeves in it. I've already got an upgrade. Yeah.
So now, that's the only, because
Yeah.
you're having parties here though
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
others, for family and
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah.
like family parties, but done with parties.
Done with.
Do you have a party where
No,
you were?
not doing any more Christmas parties.
Okay, I don't either. So
Yeah.
okay. So we're safe. So I guess the main thing of the article is
I think Ryan sent you an invitation to next weekend.
I did, and I responded.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meaning you're coming or you're
Love
not?
to be here. Oh, of course I'll be here.
All right.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come too.
Yes.
Cool. I have to get you my email.
Okay.
Yes, but you won't be paid to be here Saturday like you
No.
are.
Well, shit. No.
We'll be
sorry.
we'll be
It's all
signing autographs.
It's
Yeah, if he's pouring, it's all
It's all right.
all good.
So if you're going out there to the Christmas party, they're over and over in the article. Just don't drink too much. Don't wear a plunging neckline. Don't wear the blow me shirt. That kind of thing. Yeah, I get it.
Don't be scantily clad around when you know you're going to be around a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that too. It added
Yeah.
that too. Is it a family style party with kids or is it a non?
Yeah.
So know where you're going, but I think most people do. But go have fun at your Christmas party. Have a good time. All right.
Should.
All right.
Now your New Year's party, get fucked up.
Now New Year's, that
party,
is
you go there and just get fucked up.
that is extremely different. Okay.
As long as you're over 21 and you're responsible.
So we're about halfway through the show already. Can you believe it? So it's time to talk
Bam.
about Wilson Farm Market.
Halftime.
Yeah.
If anybody needs help picking out groceries for the $100 gift card, I'll go with you.
Karen will help. She went. She had a good time.
I'll go with
Place
you.
is great. If you're a local person, it's on US 31. It's very close. And if you haven't been there, you're like maybe several people. The first time you go there, you will go back.
Yeah.
Be careful who you take, because Cindy Lovelace is coming. We did a show there for like Hoosierland TV, and I was writing the advertising, and so she went over to see it and had never been there.
Yeah.
And then she took over like her husband and son one Saturday, and said that was the last time she would take them.
Because they couldn't get out of there because
just
they were
spend
trying to
it out.
get everything.
$400.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
100. And I spent
Yeah.
$400 because I brought
Yeah.
these guys with me. So she goes, now she goes and just gets a couple of things
Yeah.
per
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
because it's all in there.
Yeah,
It's
because
delicious
everything
stuff.
is in there. Yeah.
And again,
Yeah.
you can win $100 of the stuff with a freaking Franklin's worth of food from the farm, Wilson Farm Market. The GGHOP, drop us a line. And Scott Wilson, the 22nd, will be drawing that, and you can have it.
Yes.
Fried chicken, spend it on anything you want. Maybe the cheese powder. They have the cheese powder in there. You can just make your own mac and cheese. And
Ooh.
they also have school pizza
Oh, sweet.
in the big sheets.
Oh,
so you buy
yeah.
a sheet of school pizza if you love the school pizza.
They have
You have to provide your own corn.
They have meat there too.
No, they have corn too.
They've
and,
got
and they have
meat.
meat from Shipshawana, which
Yeah.
I understand is up north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Amish country.
And what they have frozen, what I do buy there frozen, is pizza burgers. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
spice
Oh, yeah,
patty
yeah, yeah.
with the cheese actually in there. And they're fantastic. They're
Cool.
great. And in the deli, my last plug, because I know we, can't do all the commercial, but in the deli they have macaroni and cheese loaf. Eckridge like 10 years ago stopped making that. That stuff with
Oh,
little
yeah, it had
macaroni
been
and
around
cheese
forever.
pieces in it, like
Yeah.
a bologna with
Right.
macaroni and cheese in it. I did as a kid. That's how I got this figure. But they have it there, and it's imported. They only make it like in Pennsylvania.
Really?
So it's this imported Dutch,
Wow.
Pennsylvania stuff. So it's absolutely great. Wilson Farm Market, US 31. Find them out. And if you're watching in Wyoming, get on the website. Maybe they'll send you something. A fry pie through the mail.
Yeah.
Could possibly do that. Well, let's get to the song one. We had one about songs. I have it written here somewhere. Okay.
Songs to get your groove on. Too.
Songs to get your groove on. It's from men.com, askmen.com. That was it. It's askmen.com. And it was 16 songs to have sex to make love to. It said sex in the thing. It was from askmen.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And they had 16 songs in there. And then after each one, it would explain what type of sex you should have. And then also alternative songs instead of that song that you could plug in. So were there any, Karen, that as you were reading through that you either knew, didn't know, or hit you, or what were your take on this whole article?
So I didn't know. I had heard of the Cardi B song,
Yes.
and to be well informed, I printed it off, thinking, I'll check out the lyrics,
Yeah.
And I can't. As a good girl, I can't even say anything about that. That was just incredibly
what you're
not. I can't
expecting?
imagine trying to do anything with that.
Well, you printed off the lyrics and you threw them behind the.
I threw it behind the couch.
I thought she was gonna
no way
read
in
'em
hell
and-
I'm not even going to try.
They
not
started
gonna read
catching
'em.
fire while they were on the couch.
Yeah.
My goodness, can't even have that in this house.
That was awful.
So that one was the
That's what I did when I started to read that article. I was like, oh, well, I'll just print off a song. And that's as far as I got because I was so dismayed.
But what was the name of the song, Karen?
yeah. What was it? You got to say it. We're
Wap.
making you say it.
WAP?
Wap?
Wap.
Wop? Oh, I
Wet
can't.
ass.
Or wet ass Pregonians.
Ooh.
Now-
We should take that P and use every other word we can instead of what they chose.
Well, once
Like
you
wet
said
ass
it, it got stuck in my
porcupine,
head. So it's like wet ass microphone, like wet ass telephone. Yeah, I can't stop.
Wet ass popcorn.
No, wet ass popcorn. Ugh, easy. That's the buttered popcorn, like well buttered. Were there any on there that you thought were good? Like that you
No,
really?
I
You're
couldn't.
None of those songs.
That's as far as I got. I
You stopped at the first
did.
one.
It was
I
so
spent all
funny.
yesterday reading it, doing all these fucking jokes, and you stopped at the first fucking one.
Hit a home run on the first
God,
one.
shake a table, you drunk ass motherfucker. God, James, did you read more than half of a song?
Yeah. And
Thank you.
He'll play with you.
Thank you.
I'm starting to realize how fucking old I am.
Yeah.
Because there's like 5 people on that list I don't even know
Yes.
what it is. They might as well have been French. I didn't even know who they were.
A lot of dollar signs and ampersands in their names.
But like, it's all. I think all they did was pick whatever got played at 2 a.m. at the bar.
A lot of those sounded like
No,
that type
literally.
stuff.
When I worked at the bar,
It's like
those were the songs that
close
got
that
played at like
songs.
2 a.m.
Gotcha. Trying to get people
Yeah.
out.
Like,
Mm.
if you listed each one of those songs, I could probably describe the person that played that song on the jukebox.
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Mid-20s girls playing the wet ass pussy song.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, anything Cardi B, really.
Really?
But whoever does her background music does a hell of a job.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, you
See, I
found
thought I-
something.
Thought I was going to be covered with our co-host, but I see. Good thing I have the note cards. So just a few, because I thought some of these songs you would know. Let's see. There was Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Let's Get It On.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that one.
And this was sex that if you hadn't seen each other in a long time, maybe you'd been on a vacation or a
Yeah,
working
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Or you're
Okay.
older and you hadn't been out in a while.
Yes, and hasn't. Yeah, or you haven't. Yeah,
That's in the bar scene. That's what that'll get played.
that's it.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. They also said same artist Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. I like that one better.
Yeah.
Sexual Healing. I like that song.
That song has been used for every rap song ever.
Karen doesn't know. She stopped at the first one.
Right.
Okay, Fleetwood Mac, The Chain, and it said it was for edging sex. Do you know what that is?
Chit. No.
Okay. So what you just said.
I don't know what she said either.
Do you know what edging sex would
Yeah.
be? Sure. Tell us, James.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Google that shit, or Bill's gonna tell you. All right.
Well, it's just like heavy
I
petting.
was actually gonna ask you what song
Oh.
The Chain was because I
Yeah,
don't.
Oh.
that's what I thought we were
Yeah.
asking.
Break the silence, damn your life, damn you. It starts really
Acoustic
slow.
all the
Run through the shed.
Oh,
At the end,
okay,
it goes
yeah.
faster. Okay.
Okay.
I sang the theme song. I got a good voice. Edging sex, just a lot of heavy petting, just working it up.
Yeah.
Edging. Okay. Here's
You
a song
haven't
I
unzipped
love.
anything yet.
I love this song. I've always loved this song. Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. There it is. You guys know this?
Yeah, everybody at the bar plays. it
Thank
at
you.
2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
This is it said it was a good one for tempo matching sex because it's got this. Kind of. Cause I'm back to rock the show. Okay, love the Mark Morrison.
He's talking about a 5-string bass.
Yes, gets low. Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa. Did you heard that song? Have you ever heard that song?
No.
Okay, James.
Karen's not into the hip
At
hop.
the bar at 2,
Oh,
2
not
a.m.
even.
Yeah. Well, that's usually like a starter.
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot of people playing that to get down to.
Well, it said for role playing sex.
What are you role playing exactly?
I love it when you call me. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'll be
Leia.
Biggie. I'll be Biggie. You be Lil Kim. Now
Yes.
go cheat with Tupac, and I'll hang out here and get shot at. Is that what that was?
That's so wrong.
Duck. They also said another one. Now, I had a friend that I love this song too, and then one day we were at a bar and he ruined it for me.
Oh, I already know this.
It's the Isley Brothers,
The Isley-
Between the Sheets, and I love that song. Cause I do. You might not know from me, but I do love soul music. I do enjoy that. I'm a bass player. I like to throw dice. I like curvier women. I'm in that mold. But my friend called it between your cheeks, and then now I can never get that out of my head. So thanks, appreciate that. And then their last one was like the last one is Genuine. That's the artist. Sounds like Goat Boy, It's a pony. Ride my pony. No. Okay.
Ride it, my pony.
And this was
That's
for
the 2:30 song.
this says supposed to be for the best sex of the year. You're supposed to save that for me.
That's not what was happening there.
No, the sloppiest sex of the year.
The oh my god! Turn the lights back off.
You're
sex of the year.
good. Okay. Well, here's some fun. So I made some songs, and then there might be. Well, I mean, I didn't make the songs. I listed some songs, and then you can tell me. We
I
can
already
take a
know
guess.
the songs that he likes to bang to.
And
That's even though he's tell you if you could hear it through the door, don't open the door at his old apartment.
Steely Dan, disc 3 from the box set in its entirety with the pauses.
Wow.
Called it Panty Dropper.
Panty dropper.
Yes, for all 3 people that have had sex with me. Thank you again. Okay. So I've got some songs.
Gift cards will be sent out promptly.
I'll tell you, and then we'll decide what do you think this, because like this article was about what, again, it was askmen.com, the 16 types of songs you have sex to. It would tell you the song and then what type of sex would go with that song.
Okay.
So how about, this is, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You know that song? This might be something by you too.
Yeah.
Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody familiar?
Oh yeah.
Got any guess of what that would be? Sex for? Not gonna take a guess. Okay. This would be a young man's first attempt at fellatio.
Oh, yeah.
Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay. How about the Beatles? All You Need Is Love. What do you think? What kind of sex would be good for that one? Any guesses?
I don't know.
You at home? Go ahead. Hop in.
It doesn't
because,
sound like you.
They're not
It
interested.
doesn't sound like you paid for it.
Hey, I'm so glad I spent the afternoon writing these. So all you need is love. This is a sex for unemployed sex addicts.
That's all you need.
Get it?
All you need.
Okay,
all
the next
you
one.
need is drugs.
All-
Drugs. Drugs are all you need.
This is again 16. We've done 2. We only got 14 left.
If I sang another verse, we'd have to pay for it. So I had to
That's
stop.
true. That's we got to
have
keep it.
stop. Yeah.
Although the weird thing is, there's these rules like it for music on podcasts and things, and it says, and I look something up, and it's like, no, don't use any music. So these are all songs that people know, hopefully. So we don't need to play a snippet for you. How about Black Dog by Led Zeppelin? It's Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You know
I
that
like
one?
Yeah.
Okay, you know that song.
Yeah.
What kind of sex would you have to that one?
Remind me of the start of it.
That's the one that has.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Hey, Mama said the way you move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Late night bar.
Late night bar sex.
Yeah, in the 80s, with a girl that's wearing like a striper T-shirt with too
Ooh.
much Aquanet
Striper.
in the hair.
They were the religious rockers.
Yeah.
Close. Black Dog is truly satisfying doggy style. Black Dog
Black Dog.
tend to be longer than the next one. We're almost getting there. This is Stone Temple Pilots. Stone Temple Pilots.
All right. Vaseline.
Interstate Love Song.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think of that one. That
No,
one.
Vaseline would have been better.
Interstate Love Song. You know what kind of sex you have to that one? This one I thought you might be able to guess.
Semi-sex.
That's a great
She's
one,
talking
like
about
in the sleeper.
Truckers.
Trucker sex. I like where you're going. James, what do you think? Interstate Love Song?
Ooh. I don't know.
Flies from the Vaseline stuck in your
Yeah, well, also, you kind of stole what I was gonna
She
say.
stole your
but-
trucker sex.
Yeah, but like lot lizards and shit. Yeah.
You'd all be
Lot
wrong.
lizards.
It's rest stop restroom sex.
Oh.
Interstate Love
Hey,
Song.
mm-hmm.
We're getting there. Cheeseburger in Paradise. You know that song, Cheeseburger in Paradise?
Yeah.
What kind of sex would you have for that, you think?
On the table with
I like mine with French fried potatoes. So you want to do it on the table?
yeah.
I like that. So
Yeah,
some
yeah,
table
yeah.
sex. Okay.
like where a luau?
Yeah. Well, how about this is sex while each partner enjoys a cheeseburger from either Burger King, Wendy's, or White Castle.
But you can't really enjoy those unless
Oh.
they want to be a sponsor. Then we'll
we can.
enjoy them.
But you're eating a burger, cheeseburger in Paradise. You're eating a cheeseburger while you're having sex.
In Lafayette, because apparently that's where Paradise City is, right?
Is it?
Yeah, that's what
That's-
Axel's always saying
Axel-
about. That's where
oh.
he's from.
He says Lafayette's Paradise City,
No, he says it takes him back to his home, Paradise City. It's Lafayette.
where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Karen, aren't you from Lafayette?
I am.
He was talking about you. And that's funny you brought that up because my next song, James, it's like we practiced it, November Rain.
No, it ain't.
It's November Rain. I swear, it's November
Holy
Rain.
shit.
See?
Wow.
It's like,
You guys
we
were vibing.
didn't practice this.
No.
Really?
Brainwave.
You probably
didn't notice
couldn't
all
tell.
the interactions.
Yeah. November Rain. What kind of sex is that?
In a log cabin with a tin roof.
Oh, I like that.
I was gonna say camping.
Okay. This is actually Thanksgiving night water sports. I got a chuckle out of these two. We're heading the right direction.
Do not Google that, children.
How
Do not Google that.
about the famous song from Whitesnake? Here I go again. What kind of sex do you think that is? Here I go again.
In parentheses, on my own.
On my own.
That's what it.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
It's right up your alley. But
Yeah.
were you a senior in high school when that was out?
Most likely.
Okay. What kind of you got any sex for that one? Here I go again. Any feel?
Nah.
No, James.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
too scary.
Yeah.
Banging that chick that was dancing around on
Tawny
the car.
Katay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was every guy's like, man, what's he
That's
singing?
pretty nice.
Yeah.
But then after about a minute, you're like, I'd rather have one of those cars.
White Snake's on. Hit
That's
me.
two BMWs.
Yeah. Is that a Z28?
Here I go again is actually, guys, face it, this is sex you haven't had since you were 16. Hard to go more than once at a time. When
See, but
younger.
the actual song is in parentheses. It says "on my own." So
On
here
my
I
own.
go again on my own.
I thought I was
I
going
thought
to
you
do
were
a
gonna do a
masturbation one or
masturbation
whatever,
joke.
but then I
No
went that way.
masturbation joke?
Yeah, I went that way. Here's a fun one from the rap category. Oh, sorry. from the rap category.
Yeah.
I forgot. We look at the lyrics and we quit. No, Wonderful Woman.
Ask a white guy.
The beautiful Bust a Move. Young MC. Do you know that song, Karen? Do you remember Bust a Move?
Sing a verse.
Young MC?
Bust
Bust a Move. See, that's it.
I might know the
great
thing,
young
but I
MC.
can't imagine what you'd be trying to accomplish with that.
Bust a Move. This is a
You had this sweet ass VHS tape that had a couple of videos that he did that we watched fucking religiously.
yes.
What was that?
That was just had a few from the Stone Cold Ryman album.
And it,
had Principal's Office, and it
Yeah.
had Bust a Move, and it had I Come Off.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was we wore. I mean, by the
Love
time
Young MC.
we would watch that, like you'd watch a VHS tape and the
Get
squigglies
warpy.
are going
Yeah.
all through it and stuff.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the Young MC.
Yeah,
Flea didn't really play the bass line, but was in the video.
yeah,
He's wearing those stuffed animal pants.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh.
cool. So Bust a Move. So from that Bust a Move, how about a quickie on the floor in your new apartment or house before the furniture is delivered?
Oh,
Done it.
there you go.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
could
a fun
happen.
one. When you're moving into a new place and you just look, it's all empty, and you just let's do it. Let's go on the floor. How about this is another rap. No, another rap. You'll know this one. This,
Every time.
Ice Baby.
Oh, yeah. Okay, who's that by? Is that by Vanilla Ice or?
Well, it's by Vanilla Ice, Queen, and David Bowie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So what kind of sex would be Ice Baby?
In the snow?
That's a good guess. Kind of going that direction.
Walk-in freezer at a restaurant or establishment.
Ooh.
Something like that.
At work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. You guys are very,
A
very
morgue?
close. A morgue is
there-
I
what
was
she's
going cold. I
Any
was
Cannibal
going
Corpse songs
cold.
out there?
necro. A little necromance over there, huh?
Oh, no.
Throwing away the wet ass pussy, but okay.
Break out the cold ass.
By
snatch.
God, get the
cold ass
cadavers out.
snatch.
Let's do the cadavers. dude.
Yes, we got some cold ass snatch in this.
Great,
bitch.
because I can't talk back. Okay, Ice Baby. This is sex explicitly for conception.
Ice ass pussy.
Ice ass pussy. Cold ass pussy.
Cold ass pussy.
This Ice Baby. This is a sex explicitly for conception that takes place outside, and at most days in January and February in the northern hemisphere.
Sure. So Canadian.
Yeah, well, because January and February is like early fall in Australia. They're opposites.
The more you know.
Learning every
Yeah.
day.
Where in the world is Bill's joke going to take us?
You never know. Well, we're almost there. We're getting there. Here's one. Now this is like the first one I thought of, and see that so it might be a little out there, but it's not too far out there. It's a John Mellencamp song,
Oh,
Okay.
So it's going to be
so
great.
James will enjoy it.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It's Rumble Seat. Have you heard the song Rumble Seat?
I know what Rumble Seat is, but I don't.
I'll be riding high with my feet kicked up in the rumble seat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Classic. Rumble Seat. Got one for that one?
A hotel with the quarter beds,
Oh, I like what you're thinking.
massaging
That's
fingers.
a good one. I'm afraid this is Sex After Mexican con mas frijoles. Some people get the extra arroz. That's me. But some people get the more frijoles. Rumble Seat, get it. You're having sex and you're farting because of beans. Keep moving. Fire on the Mountain. Now, originally when I wrote this one down, I was thinking Fire on the Mountain from the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
But there's also Fire on the Mountain from when I look at you two, you guys can't remember shit from the weekend. Can't remember your own lives. Charlie Daniels. See, I got it.
We got
That's the White House
complicated, Bill.
Patrol.
Sorry.
That's all right. Fire on the Mountain. So it could be Charlie Daniels, or it could be the Grateful Dead if you like that one instead. Fire on the Mountain. Got a guess for that one, Chief?
Sauna.
That's a kind of a good one. That'd be wet at.
It sounds like something STD related.
This is Sex with a Ginger BBW. Do you know what a BBW is? You're going to learn a lot this year.
Kids, don't Google search that either.
No, it's big, beautiful woman.
Oh.
So a ginger BBW, Fire on the Mountain. She's a big
Oh,
gal. And
oh,
the fire, the
red-headed.
red.
Oh.
See where we're heading? It's fun when you explain them and walk them through.
Yeah, I'm
Makes it
hoping the
fun.
other folks out there that don't know either.
Well, I know.
I'm
we're
sure there's
learning.
some, right?
We learned about northern and southern hemisphere and how the things are different. We learned that. That's
You're
good.
mean.
You guys know how the moon works?
We're
Like
gonna
shit.
we're gonna rename this show to
It's a magic dragon.
teach Karen terrible shit from the internet.
I got another
Yes.
rap one. You
Okay.
might know this one, Karen. This is the Beastie Boys. Sabotage. What kind of sex for that?
Really?
Coatees.
Fred Bunny.
I can't stand it.
What was his name? Fred Lynn as Bunny.
Yes. No guess on the sabotage.
Mhm.
What James, you got one? He's drinking some tea.
Poking holes in the condoms. Tell me you put it on there.
Sex with a condom that had a hole intentionally poked in it. Well done.
Damn.
See, I write these for a
Bam.
reason. This is
Wow.
fantastic. Ding ding. You win the gift card from.
I
Screw
win
it.
the
Don't
gift
send any more,
card.
and he wins it. Well done. I knew you'd get one.
I might be good.
Okay, that makes me feel good. How about another Beatles song? My last Beatle one. Help. I need somebody help. I love that song. Help. What do you think help could be?
Uh, I can't play that. I have no idea.
Okay.
This shit ain't gonna relieve itself.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Help me.
This is three-way sex with a longer, girthier friend.
Help me. Is the girl saying this? or-
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Providing
okay.
help because
Okay.
your stub won't get it done. So help. Thwomp. I need a child's hand holding an apple.
Karen loves the humor on this one.
She does.
It's yeah.
The good news is we're down to two. You're down to two more. Okay, how about this one?
It's only the Billboard's top 25, not all
Yes.
50. We'll just do that.
We don't want the show to run long. So Journey, this is by the band Journey. You know
Okay,
Journey.
I love
I'm sure
Journey.
you love Journey, like
Love
Dave
Journey.
Matthews, and
Yeah.
So, Karen knows music,
I do.
just not Cardi B. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. What kind of sex would you have for that, Karen?
First time sex.
Oh, so believing that this is going to be the best, and
That, I guess, or it's actually going to happen, or
that's a good one.
going to cry your way out.
First time
but-
sex. I like that one. James, you got one? You probably don't want to talk about Journey.
Well, it's like, I don't know, parents' generation music.
Yeah.
Shit they were banging to.
I don't know what old people screw to, man.
I don't know. There's probably
I don't
in a,
even know. I
it's
don't
probably,
think about that
it's
shit,
probably
man.
in a gremlin or something. Getting fornicated.
Sex and a gremlin.
Yeah.
I liked yours. Yours was like a first time. You kind of related. This is sex with a rebound partner when the whole time you're thinking about your ex.
Oh, there you go.
Bam.
That'll happen.
Don't stop believing you'll get back together. Just
Yeah.
doing this for now. Scratching an itch. I've been there. Okay, last one. This is
Or your friends got you a prostitute and you kind of know that they got you one, but you're still just going to hook up with her anyway and you're believing she actually wants you.
There we
Does that
go.
sound better? Yeah.
That's good. See, I like
That's the long route to get to that.
that's okay. That's a good one. I get it. You can call that condom one.
Bam.
Last one. This is by Twisted Sister.
Okay.
We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. What kind of sex would that be? We're
That would
not
be
gonna take
jail
it.
time sex.
Jail sex. Ooh, my God. All right. That's kind of you're sniffing
you.
down the right way.
Yeah.
James?
She doesn't want backdoor stuff.
Motherfucker.
Am I 2 of 15 or however many you wrote?
You're
up
the
there?
raw, and then I hammer it out and make it poetic. Yeah, here it is. We're not going to take it. Regular sex session with intermittent foiled anal, which is what you were saying.
Yeah.
We're
I like to explain shit in layman's terms.
That's right. Just keep it easy for the people.
You're a wordsmith.
Now, before we go, I do want to say there were 3 songs that were rejected by our Ways and Practices Committee here at GGHOP, which means I had to take these songs, give it to the committee. They take a look at it. Ways and Practices are just the committee that keeps us from going too far overboard and getting too dirty or naughty. Okay. So these were non-joke eligible songs, and I'll just read the names of the songs. Remember, there's no joke for any of these. Okay. These are the ones.
and not a single 2 Live Crew song.
These were
whole
the
pot.
Ways and Practices said stay away from these 3 songs. Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Madonna,
That's fucking terrible.
Madonna, Papa Don't Preach, and Green Day's Dookie. There were no jokes there from the Ways and Practices Committee. Thank you for keeping us safe. We appreciate that.
At least Two Live Crew just cuts to the chase. They have just songs that are like face down, ass up. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, that's what the song's getting to.
Well, that was fun. We had a good
Wow.
time, just the three of us. Just a reminder before we go, it's getting cold in here.
That's called 20 minutes of making Karen uncomfortable.
Cold ass hands. Okay. So,
Cold ass pussy over there.
cold ass pussy. It's me. I'm a cold ass pussy. I've been called worse. So, the GGHOP wants to thank you for watching. But before we go, don't forget about the Franklin's food. God, I wrote it. A freaking Franklin's
Franklin.
worth of food from the farm by Wilson Farm Market. The GGHOP, let us know. It's $100. The 22nd, Scott will be here. Give
At
that
Gmail.
Give that at Gmail.
Yeah,
The
Gmail.
GGHOP
Gotta,
at Gmail.
gotta email us two
Thank you.
different times.
Thank you for the help. Also, for beauty minded
Products by
viewers,
Amanda Go on the
Accessories.
Joe.
Amanda Joe on the go. Accessories, hair care products, skincare products. That's going to be given away this Friday. Todd Berryman's going to pull the name out. So just let us know why you want the basket. And we've had several entries. So get your entries in. You got a few more days. Also, we don't do that. Oh, yeah, you can like.
Like and follow us on the Rumble.
Like and follow. Remember, 100 followers, 1,000 views on a video. One of us is wearing a jalapeno cheddar loaf bikini from Wilson Farm Market. God, I hope it's me.
I do too.
I hope it's you too.
God, I can't wait.
Your
Just
fucking
be
idea.
covered in
I
that.
definitely hope it's you.
It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so tomorrow, join us.
She's loaves.
Cheese. Well, but the jalapeno part, because it's tingly. It'll be tingly on all your parts. That's part of the fun. Aren't you glad you joined us? Yep. Okay.
It's tomorrow.
So tomorrow,
Nope.
It'll be
We're
us
not gonna
three.
Be here tomorrow.
we
Be here
won't
tomorrow.
be.
You're
Gosh,
not going to be here
dang it.
tomorrow. You're not going to be here tomorrow. But Wednesday, what are we doing Wednesday?
Thank you. Wednesday,
These
not
are the days
tomorrow.
of the week.
We're all learning. Wednesday, it'll be just us three again. Okay. And a story that we saved, we'll just tease it a bit. If you like Three's Company and Mrs. Roper, we've got great news for you. If that's your favorite character, trust me, we got something really nice for you. So tune in for that. Amongst some other things. All right, some more fun jokes. More comedy.
Just go right over my head.
No,
You
you're
guys
in
can see
there.
it.
You're in there. So the GGHOP, that's the guaranteed genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast, wishes to thank Wilson Farm Market for their support and sponsorship. Also, Frankfurt Beer Works right here in Frankfurt,
Beer
as well. So join us Wednesday, talk a little Roper fun. And until then, we appreciate you taking the time to take the time. Go treat other people like you would like to be treated. Lighten the hell up. And now you go make somebody laugh today.
Have a
Hop on the internet, what do you see? Clickbait, politics, dressed as comedy. Who's outraged, who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led, to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to stop the show. But there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast.